So, if you don't mind diving into how you grew up in terms of your childhood, financially, members of the family, like where you are in the number of family, and current marital status of your parents, the country and state and stuff you lived in.
Well, started off in Memphis, Tennessee. That's where I was born. My mom came here probably a year before. She fled South Sudan because of war, but and then she met my father. I didn't really know this for a while, but they're not married. I guess you would say we came from a very rough neighborhood, starting in Memphis, and poverty has always been with us when we had migrated up to Washington. So I mean, it's always been rough and tough.
When did you notice that people were treating you different because of your darker complexion?
Man, it started as soon as I was born in Memphis, honestly. I mean, we came from an all-black neighborhood, in the project. So, but I noticed that we were disliked because we're African. We got the African booty scratcher collars and, all them ignorant, quotes that people say.
Yeah.
But,
the clicks and all that.
Yeah, all that ignorant stuff, about it.
You actually kind of answered the next question. Were you educated from the people around you, family members, organizations, about how you'd be treated or how you were still being treated?
Was I educated?
Like the treatment you'd get because of your complexion.
Oh, what do you mean? What was I educated?
Like warnings, like, oh son, you're black in America, and this will happen.
No, everything came raw. Like in my family, like nobody, my parents didn't talk about none of that. They're too busy working, and trying to feed us. So we never really, we were just taught, we grew up in church, so we're just taught to love each other and, and know right from wrong, pretty much, you would say.
So how do you deal with you being black now versus when you were younger?
No, I just don't do it. I mean, I guess. No, but how I deal with it, I really just don't care anymore. I've become numb to the fact and to the, and the ignorance, I guess you would say.
So if you had the opportunity to be lighter or not black at all, would you take that?
Hell no. No.
I like that.
No, of course not. No, I'm happy of my complexion. I wouldn't be any happier. So, what was good about me that I've come to understand about myself. I like a challenge. So I've clearly seen that my complexion has brought me a challenge in society wherever I go, pretty much. Okay.
Yeah. What is something you've learned through the years of your living that has shaped a huge part of how you see success?
Well, really, yeah, it's positivity. That's what it is. It's all, your spiritual matters in my sense. That's what I believe in personally. Yeah.
So what is a painful experience that you've been through that you can talk about, that you're not only comfortable, but you think is suitable to talk about?
I guess you would say, I've had a lot of experiences, but one experience that kind of got to me was, I think it was after high school, or at the beginning of high school, back in Kennewick. Me and my whole family, we were homeless. At one time, we got evicted. Thank God we had people around us to take us in.
So the next question, why do you think you're black?
Because black don't crack. No.
I'll also accept that answer too.
Nah, just play. Nah, man. You don't question life. We here. We don't know what life is really. It's I worship Christ, so if He wants me to be black and be,
So what is something you could tell a fellow black person, whether of your complexion or not, or lighter complexion, whatever, about your experience that could help them understand themselves better?
Oh well, really, everybody's beautiful, so that's what I believe. It doesn't matter your skin color, your tone, how you look. I believe everybody's beautiful in a way.
Okay. Then the last question: if you have somebody that is non-black in your life right now that you could personally wish they could be you for a week, would you would you want them to do that, and why?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I would say a old white man that's from, probably Mississippi back in the 1950s. Come see how it is to be me for a week or so, just so they can see the discrimination that someone like me would go through. And I guess that's the reason why. So maybe they could. I know that's only one person that will probably have a change in heart, but one is better than none. So.
So after interviewing Gil, I feel like his philosophy and way he sees life has changed because of his skin color, his experiences. He's moved on to believing in a higher power, God, and he sees himself as someone that can contribute to his people, not just Africans, but South Sudanese in general, or in specific. So, yeah, all his experiences he explained is very geared towards what he wants to do in this life. So.